Ratio, isn't it? Ratio, that is.
He says, gives a clear bag on that fucking
You want to know when you were going in?
I would.
Oh dear.
Quality. Coming through.
Right, good morning, it's Little John Lakes and we're on the Tuesday friendly match between 11 of the James Maud Angling Club members. Looks a lovely day. I've drew peg 3 on Maid Marrion. Beautiful sunshine, gentle breeze. The fish seem like they're moving as well, so looks like they're hungry. But we are fishing 11 till 5 today, so we're fishing the extra hour and avoiding the first dead hour. So I mean, most open matches this year have moved to 12 till 6, aren't they? So people catch from 3 till 6 mainly, when the fish are really just in the early evening when they really want to have a feed. So today I've set up a couple of pace lines, top 2 plus 3. I've got 2 margin rigs. All 4 of those lines are on paste, but I can quickly change to double meat or double corn. I'm going to feed pellets on those lines as well. Rotate around all 4, because I've got nobody to my right, nobody in peg 4 or 5. To my left I've got Jacko, 2 pegs up, so I've got an empty peg to my left as well. Lots of room today. So if the fish are hungry, we should get some decent weights today. I've also got an island chuck with a post, but I'm sharing that with Alan Slack, so I'm not sure if I want to use that much at all today. I'll probably leave him in the corner of the island maybe. And I've got planks on the island there with 3 posts. I'm looking at the 3rd post away from us. So it's the post on the left that I'm looking to try and target, I think. There's a little gap there. And so I'll start on the method feeder and feed the shorter lines and see how we go. Hopefully we've had a really good day today. It's mild, about 10 degrees at 8 o'clock this morning, so it's lovely. Forecast to have a shower later, so we may have the umbrella up. Got new microphones on. Hopefully don't break them this week. So let's get some good fish. I'm looking forward to it. We'll speak in a bit. Bye for now. Corn, paste, pellets, hemp, expanders, micros, and I've got a tub of meat as well. Jack on my left, and Ian Carr, Dave Sewell, and Sean Anran, 21. Lambert on 11, and Slack on 9, Terry Wiggins on 7, and there's nobody to my right in the corner. So nothing on the tip line, first 2 or 3 casts, so I've fed my pace lines with pellet. I'll have a quick look and see if there's anything down there already. Beautiful day though. On the right hand baseline. Must be half an hour. Good fish though. Good start. Hour 15 minutes in of one fish. So I've changed to 3 grains of corn on the 12. It's gone straight away. These all feel like good fish as well. There's lots of fish moving around, mooching around, and most of them aren't feeding though. Not yet, hopefully later. Well, hour and 15 minutes is only my second fish, so maybe they want corn over pellet. We'll see. For all that fighting, it just came in all of a sudden. Probably 5 or 6 pounds. I feed that line again now with a few bits of corn, pellet, 4s and micros. Not going to go too mad. If I've had one fish off a line, I'm going to feed it and come back to it. So I've gone back on the left hand line and it's gone within 2 minutes. Sneaked it in. You get too low and then just raised it at the last minute. I just while I'm setting up all the rigs of just trying different things that very happy to get bites though, Al. Very happy to get bites. Yeah. As soon as it landed. Only little zone. Gorgeous now, weather-wise. So we're almost 3 hours in. Got 8 or 9 carps for around about £32, I think. That last hour's really good. 5 or 6 fish in an hour, all on the tip. I went on that so I could feed the other lines. Try and get a meat shallow line going. And I picked up a few fish so we're running. There's only odd fish being caught, so it's a tight match today at the moment. And we're halfway through. So the second half, we really start to have a proper feed. We can build some decent weights and get some good fish. Feeding a meat shallow line. Hopefully bring a few fish up. Just flicking a few bits out. About 13 metres. I've been priming this meat shallow line for an hour now. Seen 1 or 2 fish come up for it. I wonder if they're sitting deep, so I've got a rig about a foot deep. But I'm not having it. Down to our margins to our right towards the empty peg. Nothing so far, second put in. If I'd cornered the first point enough to switch to paste. Fish in this swim. Look at it. Look at it. The elastic comes round like that, about 10 fish will move out of the way. Oh, missed it. Got it second time. Unhappy. £4 mirror. Don't know it's hooked yet. Got them on the other paste line. Just bring it back very, very gently. Hopefully before it wakes up. Oh, look at that fish. Oh, he's coming like a wet bream. Then you just realise it's up. No, it's not a bream, it's a very big carp. It's like thrashing around so much now. That's a proper piece fish. Look at that. Absolute beast. So switch to the bigger the smaller up with single grain of corn. Little £2-pounder, but very welcome. Probably got about £4 to £6 there. Got about a couple of hours left, I think. The sky building up. We'll get some rain in a minute. Right, so I've just done the time check. It's actually 3 o'clock now, so we've got the last 2 hours coming, which should be the best 2 hours of the day. I think I've got about £4 to £6 on the clicker, that's what it says, something like that. They are catching around the lake now. Fish are starting to have a bit of a feed. I fed my 2 margin lines and refed my paste pellet lines. I've had 1 on corn and 2 on paste in the last 15-20 minutes there, so I think I've got 12 or 13 carp. Big liner there, look. Oh! Lost the last 3. Last 2 hours out. Got to, haven't they? Yeah. It's just gone 3 o'clock, so we've got 2 hours left. We're all going to bag up from 4 till 5 as planned. I fooled him with a worm when it was fizzing. Went in with a worm and I've got a bite. Getting tired now. Keep it away from the platform. I thought it was a crazy ghostie, but it's not. And 2 worms in the margin. So there's a storm coming over at the minute. howling gales, raining. It's only just started raining. I hope it disappears quickly. I'd like to go back on the tip so I can fish. I'll just briefly show you towards the wind. To the right, feeder. People are still catching, the ones that can actually hear fish. Some like Al over there, look, looks like he's in there. Springtime, black coal. He's just out the wind. Folded in half behind me. Trying to hold onto the bolly with one hand. Got it anyway. That's a bit of a battle. Nice fish. Well, that storm's lasted for over half an hour. It's just about passing now. We might get into the shower in a minute. But I've had 2 carp during that storm. And I've been fishing the margins with the method feeder rather than trying to mess around with the pole, because it's just been horrendous. And it's, well, it's 4:30, so I've got half an hour left. I think 15, 16 carp, 60 to 70 pounds. 70 pounds at a push, I think. But I'm guessing, really. They've been catching, everybody's been catching this afternoon, last 2 or 3 hours. Jacko and Ian Carr to my left, they've been catching well in the margins. But I don't know what size fish they are. I've had some nice fish, 4 or 5 pounders, but I lost 4 consecutive fish on the tip. Out to the island. Just hook balls. So we can get a couple more in the last half an hour. It's about 4:45 now. Some decent fish down these margins. Well, they've been catching decent fish all day. Try and sneak this one in. Got it. really fat fish, that one. See, it's really fat. Right, cheers. 8 minutes to go. See if we can get one more fish. Not quite done yet. Oh. That one, Jacko. That's a proper fish. Look at that one. Because this is a proper fish. Look at the size of that one. Look at the size of that. Can't get out the net, it's that big. Brilliant, excellent end to the match. So I've had two nice fish in the last 20 minutes there, and that one's really topped it off. So it's anybody's match. Lots of people have been catching this afternoon. Let's get packed away and we'll see who's won. That's a lovely catch, Jacko, that is.
Yeah, 60 there. 67. Back around. 67.9. Nice. You'll be shot on him now.
Here he is. Here's the beast I've just caught. Absolutely beautiful. Lovely net of fish.
That's too slab. That's a nice big back, isn't it? Okay. Up, slab.
What's in here then?
It's a lovely big bream, that.
35, nearly 40, 38. No, at least the summer beard last off. It's £50.11 and 2 nets.
50.11.
Yeah.
Two in here. The £8 is now.
We're still fishing here. Yeah.
Bring him a top.
What do you have, Kev?
67.
That's right up,
Yeah.
Hello again. So we've got the results in from the last match at Little John Lakes yesterday on the Maid Marrion Lake. We'll start with the section winners. Two of the section winners were also in the top three. So we'll start with Pete Lambert, who won his section with £40.9 from Peg 11. Well done, Pete. And then, so we'll go to reverse order then. In third place, and a section winner, was Pete Jackson with £74 9oz from peg 1. He fished maggot and pellet in the margins most of the afternoon. He was catching really well, certainly in the last 2 hours, caught really well. Second in the match and also a section winner was Brian Cox, £78 1oz from peg 13. Well done, Brian. And then the winner of the match was Sean Hanrahan from peg 21 with £92 13oz, who caught carp long in his margins next to the lily pads. Same peg as I won a couple of weeks ago with Phil Smedley, same tactics. It's certainly a hot peg at the moment, and we've certainly sussed out how to fish it. So well done, Sean. Another awesome performance. You're in good form at the moment. And then so on to myself then. So I managed a 4th place and second in section from peg 3 near Pete Jackson with £67 9oz. I had a good match. I think I left a few fish there. I lost 4 on the feeder in the afternoon. But it fished really well. I really enjoyed the match. Storm in the afternoon, birds on the bait tray as you've already seen. So it was good fun. It was great to have another match on there in midweek where there's 11 of us spaced out quite nicely, so it was good. I think on a day when the fish were feeding a bit better, we all get some more fish. But it certainly come good in the latter parts of the match. So fishing 11 till 5 definitely worked for us. Catching a few more fish late on. And I think the next stage is trying to perhaps fish 1 or 2 from 12 till 6, which would be good. But just to show you how good the match was, I mean, there was 11 of us fishing, caught £624 of fish at an average of £56 per angler, which is pretty good going, really. Not the prolific weights you would expect this time of year. It's sort of going that way where you get 80s, 90s and hundreds of pounds. So it's on its way. There was signs of it yesterday, but the fish seemed to be mooching around quite a lot in the afternoon. They weren't really having a feed, not till the latter stages when they come into the margins. But it was an enjoyable match, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Certainly getting the birds, close-up view of the birds from the bait tray, looked quite funny, so I quite enjoyed that. And catching some decent fish again, and having a good laugh with the lads. So it was a good fun match. Really enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the video. And we'll finish with a few highlights. Thank you very much for watching. We'll speak again soon. Bye for now.
Quickly before it wakes up. Oh, look at that fish! Oh, he's coming like a wet bream. Then you just realise it's up.
It's a good fish.
Look at the fish in this swim. Look at it. Look at it. The elastic comes around like that, about 10 fish will move out of the way.
Hey!